die. I heard you like I'm young. Better never gonna sell block one. Y'all better hide your little sister from him. God, bro, you know this Dr. Disrespect thing is rough. It's like a big rug pull. I really thought that guy was innocent, but he likes minors? What? I've been waiting for the conclusion on this story for a few days. Just because I'm not the type to shit on a guy for allegations, because that's childish as hell. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter, of course it's on Twitter, clown on Dr. Disrespect days ago, way before any proof was out, just over one statement. I think you guys are weird. You want to ruin somebody's life over a single statement. But the TDLR is, yeah, he likes kids, man. That's disgusting. It's really sad that you have a successful career and a family. You're pushing 40 texting minors. Bro, he really tricked me. Like, the accuser is so stupid. Honestly, I feel like just because of the Twitch employee who accused him was so bad at his job of accusing and being professional about it, Dr. Disrespect literally could have just waited on it and it would have all passed and everybody would believe that he's innocent. But yeah, he came out. He came out and admitted it. So how it all started is, I believe this is an ex-Twitch employee. His name is Cody Connors. He put out a statement June 21st saying he got banned because he was sexting a minor. And there was existing Twitch messages. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. And then he said, fuck him and his boys. Bro, I don't get these like pedophiles. Why would you meet in a public place where literally everybody knows you? You're trying to meet up with a minor. That's why a lot of people thought this guy was goofy. Like, he's lying. He has to be lying. Like, it just didn't make sense. Put out zero evidence. And also what's very interesting is this Twitch employee has a history of fishing for likes, fishing for attention, literally trying to sell tickets to his show for information on Dr. Disrespect's ban on Twitch 4 years ago, which was a big cover up at the time. Nobody knew why he got banned because he was one of the few people who knew about the ban. Even Dr. Disrespect's own friends didn't know about it. The only people who knew about it was Twitch employees. And to be honest with you, I don't know why this was hidden so long and why they kept it under the rug. We know there was a lawsuit between Dr. Disrespect and Twitch, which I'll get into pretty soon. But still, why did they wait so long to release information if they could have the entire time? The only person trying to push out information is a guy who said, if I sell out my tour dates, I'll put out information on Dr. Disrespect. That's very disingenuous. It's very disgusting that you're hiding information about an actual pedophile behind a paywall. Myself and a lot of other people on Twitter just thought this guy was a clown. There's multiple tweets of this guy saying, oh, if you come to my show, maybe I'll stand on stage and tell you guys why Dr. Disrespect was banned. Like, who cares? When at the time, nobody really cared because Dr. Disrespect already moved to YouTube. Even Nick Merckx, this guy had Nick Merckx on Twitter telling everybody, hey, I'm going to defend my friend, wait for actual information to come out.
And I seen the couple tweets about the doc. I'm as taken back as a lot of you guys are, okay? But the fact remains that these are some crazy accusations. Crazy. Big time accusations. And until we know more, what are we talking about? What's anybody talking about?
And then on the same day, Nick Merckx made that video. Dr. Disrespect says, obviously I'm tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch. This has already been settled. Dr. Disrespect was paid by Twitch, so meaning he won the case. Nobody's really sure on what the lawsuit was about because it was a private settlement. And Dr. Disrespect even said in that statement, I didn't do anything wrong. People thought he was innocent. It probably wasn't that big of a deal if he's not arrested with anything. And him saying he didn't do anything wrong, along with no evidence being released, people just let him slide. I find it kind of crazy how he said he didn't do anything just to kind of spin the narrative in his own direction, which makes me think, was he actually going to stay quiet on it and he just broke? Everything was going fine for him. Just randomly out of nowhere, he gets on stream and says that he's retiring and taking a long break.
I've always kind of hinted like it'd be nice to get off and just completely separate, right? Go live in Costa Rica or something. But I'm just feeling burnt out, I think, you know? I did have a sort of a planned vacation coming up, and I think I might just extend that starting today, starting now. I mean, it is what it is. People get fatigued, right, champs? It might be time to drive in the sunset, champ. I appreciate all of you.
And people thought that was weird, but it was understandable. Like, everybody's attacking you with no evidence at the time. But then just today, this is a couple hours ago, he makes a huge statement, basically breaking everything down and admitting it. But I'm guessing he felt super guilty. He said, about the Twitch ban, I would like to make a quick statement. Let's cut the fucking bullshit. He's He's talking like he's still in character. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on everything, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everybody in my community as well as those close to me, my team, and everybody at Midnight Society Game Studio. Another thing that happened before this whole situation concluded is he has a game studio that basically dropped him a few days ago. They made a statement saying that they didn't want to sit and wait for any evidence. They just wanted to drop him just to get the heat off of their name. But looking back at it, they probably knew about it. The only people who didn't know was his own friends. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and I. We made the painful decision to collectively have me step down. And then in the next paragraph, he said, now for everybody wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, it was reasons outside of my control. Yes, it was. Shut your bitch ass up. I was not allowed to say anything for the past several years, but now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Oh, hell nah. Get your ass out of here, boy. He like little girls, bro. He had a wife at the time. Remember when he cheated on his wife and everybody made fun of him? Did he cheat on her with a minor? Were there real intentions behind these messages? Absolutely not. Well, that doesn't matter because what matters is what you actually said. Your actions speak louder than in your head at the time. Do you really mean it? You did what you did. You texted minors when you was pushing, bro, you was pushing 40, bro, with the wife. These were casual mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in the direction of being inappropriate. Yeah, very casual conversations that were inappropriate with a minor. Even if there wasn't any inappropriate things that happened, you can't just talk for days, weeks, months with a minor. Mate, you're 40. You're 40. Like Conor McGregor said, you're 40. Take that school bag off. You're not a kid. You dressed. He's like you dressed like a fucking kid, mate. You know what really does suck? The amount of people who supported him throughout the past 4 years, even though he left Twitch, donated to him. His friends who made content with him, did business with him, and now they're realizing, oh, hey, I just supported a pedophile. This has no excuse. I never had any problems with Dr. Disrespect, but bro, you can't go out like that, bro. Regardless of what you did with the community, regardless of the people you helped, regardless of the content you gave to your fans think you're an asshole for lying to them, roping them in. Twitch did me wrong, man. I'm a really good streamer. I never had any beef with anybody, but I like kids. No, you can't do that, bro. I honestly, yeah, I feel bad for anybody who donated money to him or even just watched his streams to support him. He went the farthest I've ever seen without being caught. I mean, maybe Epstein got him on the 1-up for that. But this guy was very successful. Had a wife, had a lot of fans at the same time with technically public knowledge of him being a pedophile. I bet there was a lot of people who knew about it in the background and couldn't say anything about it just because of the lawsuit. There's a lot more with this statement, a lot of words. I'm guessing he's coping a lot and he knows that people are going to drop him. That's why he says at the end of it, to all my haters that live and breathe social media, 0 real life experience, I don't give a fuck about you. If you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine. I'm not fucking going anywhere. He's standing his ground. The 2 Dr. Disrespect fans. Oh, good for him. He's standing his ground against cancel culture. The only other coherent thing he says, which I don't know if it's important at this point, he did say that the Twitch employee was lying when he said Dr. Disrespect was planning to meet up with her and said that he wasn't planning to meet up with her. Yeah, to be honest with you, that sounds stupid to go to a place where you're famous and everybody knows you just to meet up with a minor. I don't think you would do that. But at the end of the day, he's still guilty. You can't take back those texts. The comments are so interesting. People are saying that he edited the word minor out. He originally had it. He was talking to an individual. And then he edited it to say individual minor. So he's kind of like playing back and forth. Oh man, it looks so bad. The Twitch employee can just go back in hiding. He's probably going to be sad. Nobody's going to come to his shows for Dr. Disrespect information. That dream is dead for him. Who I feel most bad for is probably Nick Merckx and Tim the Tatman. They both released statements about an hour or 2 ago, basically saying like, yeah, I've known this guy for years. I played with him. I did business with him. Bro, you can see the pain in this guy's eyes. Both of them, they just look so betrayed. I had a friend who was a pedophile. A little bit personal, but I had a friend who I caught talking to little girls. A guy you've known for years comes out to be a guy that shouldn't even deserve your time. It's very hard to cope with when you have an actual friend who got caught like that. That's tough. Dumbasses on Twitter, they're like, oh my god, Nick Merckx, you defended him, you're a piece of shit. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? Your friend is being accused with no evidence. You have to come out and defend him. Like, you are a fucking clown if you're hating on Nick Merckx when he's just now finding out this information. It's not like he was hiding a pedophile from everybody and he's covering for a pedophile. No. He didn't know about it. I mean, it's kind of a little bit funny seeing him be on Twitter, be like, we'll be hearing more about the doc situation today. Let's hope for the best. And then a couple hours later, he's just depressed. A little bit fucked up. But yeah, bro, Dr. Disrespect, it's over, bro. You can't rebound that career. Better not come back. You better take your ass to cell block 1. And we gonna hide our little sister family type shit. I bet Dr. Disrespect was at the Diddy party. And Dr. Disrespect was at the Diddy party playing with his nose now. Yo, this tweet is so funny. Nick Merckx. Okay, guys, this trans stuff needs to stop. Think of the children. Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, Dr. Disrespect be thinking about them kids. We had Dr. Cheat on my wife. Now we got Dr. Cheating on my wife with minors. Strange world we live in, bro. Let me know in the comments if you was a big Dr. Disrespect fan. How do you feel? You just got played by a 40-year-old man who dresses like a cartoon character and plays Fortnite.